Wherever you are, whatever you do, this is your game. These are your teams. Their dreams are your dreams. It's that big. The biggest to date. In a rivalry rich in emotions and mythology.
Legends are made in this game.
Bo on one side, Woody on the other.
Charles Woodson had an unbelievable game.
This game was the Heisman for me.
Charles Woodson down the sideline. Touchdown, Michigan!
You're judged at Michigan by what you do against Ohio State.
Rex Kern and Archie Griffin. Desmond Howard pulling the Heisman on us.
And today, for the first time in over 100 years, they meet as number one against number two.
When you talk about rivalries, this is the time.
This is the biggest of them all.
Troy Smith is a heck of a football player.
You got to be born with what number 10 just did.
He has a knack to make things happen.
We got a great defense. We'll see how great a quarterback he is.
That defense is nasty.
Everyone is watching.
That's the season.
There is no other game.
Everyone cares.
This is the national championship game.
Everybody's together.
He's just the best of the best.
It doesn't get any better.
Everybody's there.
Where else is there to be?
Say this will be one for the ages.
So who wins in this one?
This is the biggest game ever.
Everybody. Jim Tressel and the Ohio State Buckeyes preparing to come out. Alumni of this great football tradition here in Columbus, helping form the tunnel, and here comes the number one team in the land.
Empty set.
Throws for a wide open touchdown, and it's Rory Hall. That's his third catch of this drive. The Buckeyes convert 3rd and 4. 2nd and 4. Spinning move, breaking free, headed for the end zone. Chris Wells, 52 yards. Back there in the backfield now. Wolverines show blitz. They're coming, and Smith eludes it. And on a comeback route, receiver was left standing. Robisky into the middle of the field. What a play by first Smith, avoiding the pressure, and then Robisky working against the corner. 2nd down, powering ahead. Great fake, wide open, Ginn. Touchdown, Ohio State. Also wanted to emphasize in that timeout. Slant, Gonzalez, touchdown, Ohio State. With White leading the way, breaking free again. Touchdown, Ohio State. This time, it's Antonio Pittman on the clock. He's going to fire for it. End zone. Got it. Touchdown. Goes back to Robisky. Going to kick it to the kicker's left. Here it is. Onside kick. Battle for the scrum. And Ted Ginn. Snaps it on 2. Game over. Ohio State will play for a national championship. The Buckeyes beat their arch rival again. And the Buckeyes are coming out now from the 37-yard line. Steady diet. Beanie Wells breaks past midfield, breaks into the clear. Foot race for the end zone. 6 on the board for the Buckeyes.
What separates the Ohio State game with Michigan from perhaps any other game? It is unlike any other one, and that's all due respect. You know, it's so clearly for over however many years, it is the game. I grew up here. I know what that means. As far back as I remember Woody Hayes and Beauchamp. That's all I remember. And I remember there's still respect, but I'll tell you what, I don't want to say life or death, but whether you see tomorrow or not depends on beating that team. And I know it's unlike any other.
Miller play action fake, wants to go deep, has a man running open. It is caught inside the 10 and down Devin Smith at the 8-yard line.
The Wolverines.
3 receivers bunched to the left. Hyde to the goal line, touchdown. 6, which is the mark in 1986. Gardner lost the football as he wound up, and it is being rolled a fumble and a recovery by Zach Bourne of Ohio State. Look out! Zach Bourne levels Gardner back inside the 30.
Through the A gap.
Marked it back on the 14. Miller has a receiver open. Corey Brown, touchdown! And Ohio State goes back in. Smith remains the running back. Blocking for Braxton Miller. Good cut, first down. Breaks a tackle. And it's chopped down near the 30-yard line by Raymond Taylor. In the last 4 games, they've given up only 14 points per game. Gardner got away from a hit from Nathan Williams, then got banged down and lost the ball. Ohio State has it at the 10-yard line. They're passing on virtually every down here. Gardner throws, intercepted by C.J. Barnett at the 48-yard line. Looking for Drew Dillio. A huge first down for Carlos Hyde. Side when he wants to use his last timeout. Ohio State, 2.5 minutes. And they're going to let the play clock go all the way down. Miller takes the knee. And Urban Meyer, in his first season as head coach at Ohio State, leads the Buckeyes to their 6th perfect season in school history in 123 years of football. 12-0. And he wins his first game as head coach in the game against Michigan.